This is Death 109F coming back with another video of Days Gone. And I think in the last episode I was killing zombies at one of the camps, and I had just brought the drugs to Copeland's camp. Alright. And today I'm gonna make this video for my sis, since she loves trying to watch me stream, and today is her birthday, so I'm wanting to make it and wish my sis a happy birthday. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear sis. Happy birthday to you. I love you, sis. But yeah, like I said, today's her birthday, and she's having a little bit of a rough day. So I'm still wanting to wish my sis a happy birthday. So yeah, sis, you are my favorite. You're awesome and an amazing person. Alright, now I'm probably gonna come here and do the hot springs. Oh, well, I have to do a few missions for this camp, unfortunately. Making me crazy? Alright, actually I'm gonna go back to my main camp. Cause in the last episode Boozer said he had made me some stuff, so I think I'm okay. I'm actually probably got full ammo. Yeah, I'm full on ammo. So, oh, I might be able to still get some. Might still be able to get some ammunition from the camp. Alright. So there's actually, I'm just hoping I'm not gonna run upon any snipers, because I know later on in the game, the further along you progress, the more snipers there are. But so oh, alright. Hey, Mary. Okay. Well, at least thank you for stopping by.
Hey, whatever you say. Nothing wrong with a little crass commercialism. Hell, I could use a new bike right about now.
Alright. In that case, you go get some good rest. I'm just glad you were able to stop by and say hi. I do appreciate that. I'm sorry I'm starting to stream so late. Ended up having a little bit of a busy day with work, so I thought I'd try to unwind, play a little bit of Days Gone, and stream. I knew I'd at least get some ammo. Yeah. If you're just joining, welcome to the stream. Right now, I am about ready to go to Trixie's camp, which is the camp all the way over here, because she has a mission for me, so I'm gonna go do some of her missions real quick. If I do some of her missions, it'll progress me further in the story. Like I said, I don't really care much for that camp, but it definitely helps with the storyline, and especially when it, because later on you'll end up helping somebody else out. Yeah, like I said, once again, Mary, thank you very much for at least stopping by. And if you could try to wish my sis a happy birthday, because today's her birthday. And so I thought I'd at least stream a little bit, because I know she usually tries to watch my videos when she can. So even if she'll be able to watch this after it gets just posted, at least she'll be able to see it. Why is it always a close call when I find any of those tow trucks? Especially when I'm low on gas. Oh man, okay. I was so close, I gotta do it now. Dang it. I'm doing this, I've only ever done it once, and got the stick perfectly fine. I always just love how, if it's an accident, if you're just blindly throwing something like that, it usually lands. Let's see, actually, see if I can try to throw it up here. Would have been at least a little bit cool if it would have landed. And it doesn't help when you throw it sideways and upside down. Oh well. Oh well. I need to get back to the bike. Maybe next time I can try to do it. Ooh. Okay, so I love how some of them are like almost clear and open for you to drive there, except for when you get to the end. Then there is this one tunnel I've been through. Can't remember if it was one of my first episodes, but I ended up almost wrecking into a barrier.
I never did finish burning out this nesting zone.
Okay. And I still do not have any nitro on my bike, so I'll try to get some nitro or something, and either in this video, which I don't think I'll be able to do, especially with most likely needing trust level 2 or 3 at Copeland's camp, but we'll see. It's one of the things I'm gonna try to aim for, try to strive to get.
Damn it, sniper ambush.
Oh, apparently there was a sniper back there. Yeah. If you're gonna sleep now, good night. And there's the sniper. Battle of the snipers, huh? How about you take that? And that is a Ripper. The Rippers usually are bald because they shave their heads to try to be like the Freakers. And see, like this one is one of the weapons that I was talking about, is the lawnmower machete. And that's the one I'm wanting. Give me your weapon. Thank you. Because so far this here is one of the better weapons that are early in the game that you can actually find. And it definitely helps kill them quicker. And I need to go find more scrap. But yeah, so far that's one of the best early access weapons that are melee that I can find that is actually very beneficial, especially when you run into like some of the bigger crowds of freakers or just anybody really. Yeah, so there are some of the better ones to be able to come across. So like I said, they definitely do a good bit of damage. It's, if I remember, it's even still slightly better than like the board or 2x4 with nails. And like I said, that stuff comes in handy. And like what I'm doing right now, if you come across like any healthy or uninfected animals, you can take like their meat back to the camps and gain trust at the camps, because it's looks like either by collecting the bounties or bringing them some sort of food to like, or anything that really just helps their camp, it greatly increases your trust with them. If he wants to actually skin it and get the meat and stuff. Eventually later on I will be able to upgrade my hunting, and I'll actually be able to get more meat and stuff out of the uninfected prey that I actually hunt down. And if I wanted to, I could have actually ended up hunting it down and actually use my hunting skill to like track it down the blood. So if I wasn't able to actually kill it right then and there, it would have been like dripping blood, and I would have been able to follow it. And the only way you can track in this game is on foot. So if you wanted to hunt something down or a person down for like a mission, you actually have to get off the bike and try to find them. Otherwise, you're just going to have to either try to drive around or run around and just hope that you stumble on it. But or like I said, just you can actually track it, like when you're trying to go for some of the bounties. And like I think on like this mission here that she'll have me do, she'll actually be sending me to find somebody, and I'll have to go to like some of the last place they might have been in order to follow them or just track them. Of course she did. I'm the only one anybody ever really... The only time anybody ever really likes me is when they need something. So if they need somebody hunted down or something tracked, they always manage to get a hold of me. I mean, yes, that is pretty much the whole point of the game, but like I said, the storyline is just awesome. And every now and then, after you get Copeland's radio tower repaired, and he does the Radio Free Orokin, he does get quite annoying because it's constant. But I just love some of Deacon's reactions. It's like, come on, Copeland, you're sounding like an ass. Or sometimes he's like, okay, gotta give you that one. That you do have a good point there. It does make sense. But right now, one of the other main things that I'm wanting to be able to do right now is find the Nero choppers and follow them, because if you might have noticed when I found the first one of the missions that popped up that said I remember or I'll never forget, it leads into the storyline about Deacon and his wife. His wife is the one he put on the chopper at the beginning of the game in the opening cutscene. And he has just got to try to... He's hoping that she is still alive, so he keeps his hopes up. Excuse me, sorry about that. But yeah, he keeps his hopes up and hopes that there's a possibility that she's still alive. Yeah, he's up there. Yeah. Unfortunately, he's still a little bit too far away for the sniper rifle to actually properly reach him. I wonder which... Okay, so they're not out this far. There he is. Unfortunately, okay, his weapon's not quite as good as the one I currently already have. Alright, so, like I said, the guy that I'm looking for is right up there. And I have to get way closer to try to lob this pipe bomb in hopes that it would get him. Haha. Boom. I like a boomsier. Food, beer, and whiskey. What did I say? I don't like bribery. Especially from people who can't even defeat one person. I mean, come on, after all, I am just one man. And for like, if you see like pipe bombs or Molotovs or something like that laying around, you've got to be very careful, because when you do pick them up, Deacon automatically equips them. Yeah, he automatically equips them, so when you think you've got your gun or something selected, in reality, you've got the pipe bomb equipped, and you will accidentally throw it and kill yourself.
Still got a lion tooth on you, yeah?
Which I've done maybe a couple times. Not certain how many times I've done it. Nope. Give me that back. Okay, I definitely got to get a better sniper rifle. So that's going to be one of the other things I try to do today in this video, is try to get a better sniper rifle with at least a bigger clip or magazine. You know your mom's not here. And I don't think she can help you with your wounds now. Alright, now, where are their bikes? Haha. Give me that scrap. So yeah, like I said, that's why I like to try to find the healthy bikes like that, so that way I can go take the scraps, either repair my bike with it or repair my weapons. Since I got that ability unlocked, that I can actually take and repair my weapons. So not only can I like upgrade some of the weapons and stuff that I can pick up, but I can also repair them. So that's why you'll find me constantly trying to find some sort of car or something with the engine still closed, or the hood of the car still closed, so that way I can get the scrap. But right now, one of the best things that you can do is at least start building up camp credits, so that way you can just repair your car or you repair your bike by going to one of the camps. Sometimes what you can do is even fast travel to the camps, and or if you are able to run to the camps if they're close enough. So let's say I left my bike here, I ran to the closest camp. I have the ability to go to like where they do the repairs and stuff. So the mechanic, you can actually go and have them fetch your bike. So they will actually go get your bike, and it's usually at a cost. So far, anytime I've done it, it's only cost me 50 camp credits to have them bring my bike. And welcome to the stream. Sorry, while playing the PlayStation, I don't know how to check to see who's all watching the stream, so if you'd like, you can say hi and I'll try to respond, because I do like to try to talk with the community and actually interact with you. So yeah, welcome. I'm just finishing up a bounty for God, what's her name again? I can never remember her name. Oh. Anyway, she's right here. No, you can't, but she in.
Yeah, here's old Iron Tooth.
Yeah.
Nice. Deke, you were always the one person I could count on to get things done. You know, I have no idea where you and Luther rode off to.
So.
It's good to see you.
Over around, Tuck.
Go see how I'll update you.
Tucker. That's it. Yeah, I just got done getting a bounty, killing a bounty for her, because she was looking for the guy named Iron Tooth. And yeah. Would you guys stop beating each other up? God. Sometimes that's another reason why I don't like this camp, is because you'll hear or see other people in the camp like literally just beating each other up. Yeah. No, you're gonna run out of everything eventually. That's why you still have people who learn how to craft it. Alright, so this is the same, yeah. This here is pretty much the same sniper that I currently have. So I'm not going to get that one because it still has a magazine of a 1, which is one of the problems I'm running into. Is it'll take me out of the zoom every single time to reload or to load the gun and to be able to fire next shot. And I have not tried to use like the machine guns and stuff like that. As of right now, I still prefer to go for the sniper rifles, because there are quite a bit of enemies, and or sometimes when you face the horde, they've got the farther distance, so I like to try to get the sniper rifle so that way I can take them out for like when I have, especially when I have the silencers, which definitely makes it a lot easier to go out on those hunting missions or the sneaking missions where you need to be quiet. And so yeah, silencers definitely do help. One of the main weapons I try to use is the handgun or the sidearm, because it's smaller, more compact, easier to use, it seems like. But yeah, like I said, this is one of the better early access weapons that really does some damage. And it's reasons like this why I try not to do stuff at night. Because at night, these things are definitely more active. Alright, so once it's done burning down, I can go in and get the, basically like nest ashes. Which I don't know if it's used for like making pipe bombs, or if I can take them and sell them at the camps for trust as bounties. Yeah. Okay, it might be something I used as crafting then. Which I don't have the recipe to create the pipe bombs yet. But unless they're used as healing. But yeah. Like I said, that's why I try to go for the handgun, because you can see how quickly I took them out. Ooh. Another nest. Yeah, I'm over here, guys. And with the Molotovs, you can, if you accidentally even get yourself with it, you can easily just roll and it will put out the fire. So that's why I have no problems using the Molotovs as freely, or when it's up close like that. That was a close one. But yeah. Alright. Good night. And like I said, you sleep well, Mary. And once again, thanks again for stopping by. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, I know it's getting to be almost 4 o'clock here if it isn't already. With it this late at night, I'm not going to stop and kill them. Yeah, I know I probably should, especially to collect them for the bounty. Yeah. This here is the refugee camp that was taken over where my wife was taken, and it was overrun by those lousy no good freakers. And another thing that I like about this game is it tells you how much life is left on the silencer. So if you look just below where my ammo clip is, you'll see that I have 16% health remaining on my silencer. So that's something else that you've got to keep an eye on. And like I said, yeah, you'll see me stopping quite often to make more bandages. Just so that way I'm prepared in case I have to fight several of the freakers. Because like I said, if you just shoot a gun without a silencer on it, they will somewhat start to swarm you. And depending on how many of them there are, they can, like I said, get quite annoying. Because I've done it where I've accidentally fired a weapon that didn't have a silencer on it, and it ended up attracting a swarm, which was about like 9 or 10 of the freakers. So anytime you come to a Nero camp, it's always a good idea to at least just stop and look to see if you can find any of those Nero injectors. Because like I said, quite often, I think this might be the only camp that you find that doesn't have a Nero injector. And one thing I've learned is you can't easily hide from the freakers. And they're the only ones that I've found so far that you can't loot their bodies. So you can't find like used rags from them, which I always saw as an unfortunate thing, because you think, yes, even if they are infected, you think that you'd at least be able to find some sort of possible thing to harvest from them. Because like I said, at least cloth, maybe scrap, but unfortunately all you can ever get from them is their ears for the bounty. Thank you. There's 9. Yeah, I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna switch to my boot knife. Probably just gonna switch to the boot knife so that way I can at least save some of my scrap, or my only piece of scrap left. And try to at least just save the health. Just, as of right now, I need to save them for emergencies. Sometimes you can get lucky enough to not have them attract the other freakers. Once they start getting in hordes, and or at least the swarms, they do get harder to sneak attack. Because because I don't know if with them if it's something where they can smell me or what, but like I said, they definitely are a nuisance when they swarm you. Alright, so last one is right there. And he didn't see me. How did he not see me? Either way. Excellent. They're pretty much infected cannibals. So they'll eat anything. About to say, come on. Yeah. And like I said, that's another thing that I do like, is it has a lot of flashbacks to the past and the storylines and stuff like that, and everything ends up working out and merging real well with the story. Turning septic. So she was a government scientist who did research on all sorts of different things, and she was trying to find a cure for some things, and she loved her flowers. That's why when Boozer said the type of flowers he did, and once I cut the radio, or he cut, Deacon cut the radio, he corrected them on what type of flower it was, because it's something she taught him about flowers.
Yeah, I got her. Go find us a way out.
Like I said, this will definitely tug at heartstrings.
She's not. Whatever the hell's going on out there, she's been stabbed. Oh, okay, listen. If we don't get her to a hospital, she's going to die. No more hospitals. Oh, come on, no more hospitals. You got doctors, you got triage, you got a mass unit.
Oh, look, I'm just a grad student, okay? I got volunteered for this. I'm not even supposed to be out here, okay? I've only got room for 2 of you, okay? 2. You're overweight, okay? I can only take 2 of you, 2.
Come on, help me, come on. Sweetheart. It's okay. You're gonna be alright.
I got it.
Okay, Boozer, let's go. We gotta get on that. We gotta get on that shit. What he said.
Sorry about that. Tickling in the back of my throat. I hate it when that happens.
Okay, I've been through worse shit than this before.
So yeah, this part here goes in more depth about him putting her on the chopper and where they go.
He's never gonna make it without me. I want this man.
Coming?
So yeah. So yeah, when he put her on that chopper, he thought they were going to be going to a safe location. He thought they were going to be taking them to a safe location. That might have been more secure. Sorry for the noise. Unfortunately, I still have a crummier headset since I have the dual auxiliary jack, and they're not always the best. So hopefully I can get a better headset so that way I won't be having that problem. But yeah, as you can see, I'm only at 11% done with the I Remember mission, which is about the story and background of Deacon and his wife. So you can see I still have a ways to go. Oh, I have 2 skill points. So I'm either going to put them in melee or survival. Ranged right now, the only thing that'll do me any good is eventually when I get all the way up here, it'll be able to give me health when I do headshots. But I have to get high enough level and all this stuff, or at least 2 in each row, built up to be able to get here. That's why it says 7 more skill points need to be put on anywhere in here in order to get up to anything in the last row. So yeah, I'm probably going to do the plants on the mini map as one, in case I go back to the crossbow. And here, kill smaller enemies after successfully escaping from a grapple. So when you've seen, like, I got some of the freakers and stuff that grab a hold of me, it'll give me a chance to do like a kill after I shake them off. So once I successfully get them off of me, it'll give me a chance to do a kill shot on them. Well, it won't be with my gun. Usually with the kill shots, they're usually with my boot knife, and I have to have good timing with it, so that way, and it gives me only a limited amount of time to actually do it. I've only ever been able to successfully do it a few times, because sometimes it gives me a very small time slot to hit it. And right now, if I remember correctly, I'm going to be going to a Nero chopper, so that way I can try to see if I can find O'Brien, which is the one that was on the chopper, who's the one who helped take care of my wife in the game. But yeah, so it's either going to be that, or I'm going to be going back to Tucker to complete more of the missions that she has to help further the storyline. So every now and then, that's why you'll see me go off to random places, because sometimes the only way to get calls over the radio is to go do little odds and end missions. So if I go to like clear out a Nero camp, or clear out some of the nests where the freakers are, I'll get calls
you don't have to be worried about traffic no more,
in order to have missions to go help with camps. So sometimes it'll be for Tucker, sometimes it'll be for Copeland, or later on in the game when I get to it, it'll help for Iron Mike. So since it is turning daylight, I think I'll stop more often to kill the freakers. And sometimes you'll see me just driving like this without having my engine run, to keep my bike quieter, so that way I can get past some of the freakers, some of the rippers, or any of the other enemies in the game. Let's see. Now with the engine upgrade, can I do it? Yes, I can. Whew. Speaking of bike, need to repair it. Come here. Whew. She didn't hear me. Good. Oh, you did. I didn't even notice you over here. Yeah. I might end up ducking inside this dumpster real quick just to see if I can find any scrap in here. And no scrap. But he said he smelled a freaker nest, so I'm in here trying to see if I can find it, which it's probably somewhere upstairs. And even doing stuff like this and clearing out the nests will actually help increase trust for some of the camps. So let's see. Said I found it, but it's probably in the building next door, which I do not have access for here. Alright. So going to this one real quick. Okay. So I see there's some of their nesting supplies going up, so it must be up here. There it is. So anytime you find the freaker's nest, they will have some of the freaks inside. So since they only have one entrance and exit, I like to sit here by the wall and stuff, cover the corner, and kill them as they come out. Okay, they are still in this room. So did I not actually hit the nest? Or what? Apparently I missed the nest. Come on, Deacon. Hit your target. Yeah, so apparently I missed. They're relatively easy to take down. So that's somewhat why, a good reason why I usually try to stick with the assault rifle, or the, basically it's almost like an AK, but I can't see what it is, but yeah, the machine gun here. Because quite often they are able to kill larger groups, except for when I'm able to get proper silencers for the handgun and get enough of the focus, then I will be able to actually slow down and kill them. And I think later on I'll be able to get something with the ranged to where I can actually more or less kill them in one shot, which does come in great big handy. especially when it comes to facing the hordes. So this should fill up my scrap. Alright, so aha, it's my bike. Well, that nest is done. So now for the Nero chopper. And like I said, they really did a good job with the scenery for this game.
Jesus.
Low flying chopper.
You went up there again, didn't you? After I told you not to.
Look! Just leave it. Right, I'm just out hunting for each boozer. You got that bounty. The only reason that I go... Well...
Oof. Okay, I thought that was one of the spots where I can actually drive up. And I've definitely got to be careful with that. Especially with having limited scrap.
Runners, damn it!
Because like I said, doing falls like that, sometimes when I fall like that off of the bike, it actually creates severe damage to the bike. Which, because I've actually done that before, and it ended up causing my bike to be completely destroyed.
Hold on, they're slowing down. Looks like they're stopping.
Alright, and sometimes with this, you actually have to get to the ending part of the zone on the mini-map in order to get what you need. Back to the chase.
Dave, what's going on?
Son of a bitch.
What happened? You okay?
No, I'm fine. I think they were just, warning shots. I mean, if they were trying to hit me, I would be dead.
Deke, remember me telling you about that death wish of yours?
Yeah, I got this. Take it out.
Yeah, you got this alright, Bacon. Now to find the scientist. And that is a swarm. Nope, that's a horde. So you can see how many of them are. And now with the horde, sometimes they'll leave stragglers behind, which are quite often a pain. Yes, it's still only a few of them, but they still are a pain to kill. quite often you have to go for the hit and run. Come on, Deacon, reload the gun already. So yeah, best thing to do is hit them a few times. If they don't die, go in with the boot knife, so that way it actually takes down with the kill.
Shit, that's mine.
Yeah, so when they're running away like that, the sniper rifle's the best way to go, because the snipers and stuff like that are usually the one-shot kills. So that's another reason why one of my preferred weapons is the sniper rifle. Alright. Alright. So now I can't go anywhere until done talking to Boozer.
I don't know. O'Brien. One of them. Hero. I'm gonna track him down. If I can, I'm gonna get some answers.
Damn it. Okay. I'll be able to ride soon. I'll help you, Deke. Because I'll die before the best.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check in later. Deacon out.
Okay, Ryan. Where the hell are you?
And now I'm definitely going to be looking for O'Brien to see if he knows anything about my wife. After that, I'm probably going to try to go to Copeland's camp and see if they have any weapons for sale. If they do, hopefully I'll be able to try to get a better sniper. After that, I'm going to have to try to go for a raider camp. This is where I first meet her.
Some sort of lost. I was hoping you could help me out.
I'm sorry, you were lost?
Yeah. I'm looking for the old Belknap Road. There's not enough signs around.
You gotta be kidding. What? What is it? What? That is just perfect. That is great. That's great.
So about those directions?
I'm really sorry. I don't know where Belknap, Belknap, that's the one. I don't know where it is. I really can't help you. I'm sorry.
So no then?
Nope.
Well, thanks anyway.
Hey!
Could you use a ride?
Yes, I could. Mind me offering? Sarah.
I'm Deke.
Oh. Sorry about the mess. How do I,
Pretty much what you think. Just I go.
Here. Okay. Ready. Hey!
Long time.
Yeah, if you've ever ridden on the back of the bike,
Thank you
you've
so much.
definitely got to make sure you hold
No
on
problem.
tight.
It's just, there are no bars out here, so...
Well, sure there is. There's a place called Crazy Willie's up the road. So
No, I meant cell phone reception.
I knew what you meant.
Right, of course. Anyway,
So what's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
you know, I ask myself that all the time. I do research.
idea what research was.
Sorry, I do plants.
You study plants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And later on, we'll be looking for one of my favorite plants.
Hey, look out!
Shit, hold on.
Stupid, crazy rednecks.
Oh my god.
You?
I'm just... Oh, Lordy knows close.
Hey. You sure you're okay?
Yeah, fine. I just...